Guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video on my Witcher 3 playthrough. Today continuing Witcher 3.
Let's do it.
Is it in case the first one breaks?
That's a tough one. Oh man. Getting tough for sure. Oh man. Really not certain what I should do here, actually. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Let's go ahead and pass this round now. Oh, that's so brutal, man. What are the chances of that? I think I'm still somehow gonna win, which is unbelievable. Oh, unreal. Unreal, I am gonna win. That's unreal. I mean, just so good, right? Like, this deck has just really not failed us. Okay, good job. Oh, let's win it with Ciri. There she is. What's the full name of the card? Cirilla Fiona Ellen Rianion. Nice job. Geralt and friends. Win a round of Gwent using only neutral cards. Very cool.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity.
Sir Marius Florin. They say he never loses thanks to his Zugelbone amulet. Naturally, I could tell you more on the subject, but...
And if you notice, we haven't been able to save. So this, you have to win all of the games now, basically, to get the cards. Here we go. Oh, Monsters deck, that's tough. Always want to get Biting Frost for Monsters deck, you know? We don't need the decoys at all. Because they're not going to play any spies. Play ours here. Okay. He passes with a score of 11. Let's just win with Ciri. Good work. Now, I just want to pause. Why did I win with one card instead of like playing multiple cards and winning with less margin? It's because more cards means more turns. And more turns means you can stall later on. So that's why I just wanted to win with one turn. Just so much fun. A powerful start from him. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. But here, you can see I can just play Decoy here. And I can just pick this card back up. He is probably going to pass. Oh, he's still playing, you see? That's what I mean. Like, there's no reason for him to play there. And now, being down another round, I'm actually just going to pass here. And we'll win the next round. We're stacked right now, like absolutely stacked. I don't think whatever two cards he has that we're gonna lose, so I'm feeling quite confident. We just have so many more cards than him, you know? Yeah, so he has 22. Alright, so we'll win here with Zoltan. Good work. Well done, well done.
Bravo! The lovely lady clearly brings you luck, sir. Hold her.
And we got a card, Dandelion.
Never let her.
Let's check out that card, Dandelion, right there. First, we'll save our game, because that's going to be pretty, you know. We don't want to lose out all that progress. Oh, check this card out. Doubles the strength of all unit cards in that row, limited to 1 per row. So Dandelion doubles the effect of melee level cards. That's so cool. Gotta add Dandelion to our deck. So if we add Dandelion and Vest, who are we getting rid of? Well, I don't really know Death Mold. So I guess we gotta get rid of Death Mold and Vest, I'd say. Yeah, that's cool. Let's keep exploring now. Just so much fun, you know what I mean? Like, this whole area is just so iconic. But we're still getting to the best part, so we'll get there.
He's not been seen around town in some time.
Word is he's made some enemies. Turned to Joel finally. Must have thought he'd get a second chance.
He's dead, isn't he? She wore a turkey mask to the last ball.
Let's talk to Dijkstra.
A second chance? Good one. Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all. How do you recognize me?
We'll go with his voice.
Your voice, unmistakable.
Oh yes, those famous witcher senses. Finally getting some use out of them. And who's this creature with you? May I be introduced?
Hey, Reuben.
It can't be! Is that the lovely warble of my favourite accomplice? Well, we've jested and laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
Really?
You know, Geralt, somehow I dislike running into you at parties. My bones start to ache, as if bad weather were approaching.
Stuffed peacock tongues. Perhaps you should not remove them.
And here's Lady Vedelbug.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer.
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. You'll be safe, I promise. But please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. You'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
Late supper again.
Albert Vegelbud?
Do I look like a pathetic buffoon and Mummy's boy to you?
Well,
Oh, by the gods!
It's another night with that whore.
And non-humans. The second sword.
Late supper again.
Those were the days.
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Oh my.
Well done, old chap.
Yes, darling.
Albert Vegelbud?
Fume, my sweet. I can be Adolf Valentino.
Old chap.
Intolerance and superstition have always been a fool's remit.
And then a colossal boom.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
Nothing. I leapt out of the way in time, naturally, and it merely singed my eyebrows. Alchemy can be a dangerous sport.
Oh my!
One needs the agility and reflexes of a panther. Roar! Yes?
nice mask.
Roar!
Albert Vegelbud?
No. I'm a Black Panther. Roar!
Oh my, Count!
I'm actually not sure if this is relevant. Let me go ahead and double check.
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
I'll be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
It's been a wonderful night.
Famine and war are necessary. They are house society. I'm a kraken!
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
about that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Seemed just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
You turn him down?
Is that what you think? He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
You're a charismatic leader, simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt. Coming? Geralt. Coming?
Careful.
Miss Marigold, at last. So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly...
And so I'm going to pause there as Albert re-enters the scene. That scene right there, that entire time from, from when we enter, especially the scene from when we start sitting on the bench with Triss, Geralt and Triss, I should say, until Geralt kisses Triss, is just such an iconic cutscene in gaming. And you just feel like these two belong together, And what's so crazy is Geralt's love for Yennefer is even more powerful. And so those romances, like I talk about, if you watch my Mass Effect or my, especially my God of War playthrough, where I talk about how God of War just doesn't have that same level of intimacy to lure you into its narrative. That's one of the reasons for me why Witcher stands out as a game is because of its intimacy. And it's even greater, of course, than Mass Effect. So, this was, in my opinion, one of the most iconic scenes in gaming, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Opportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
You promised to show me your laboratory, Albert! There you are, my love. Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vagelwood.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
That's it! All together!
Higher! That's your...
You'll be spitting teeth! You're fucking dead, prick. Hit him from the left!
The fire! That's your fate!
Come on!
Strong fucker!
You'll be spitting teeth!
Come on! Stop it!
Let's enjoy the fireworks for a second. Just once in the game, you know? Beautiful.
Oh, I'd begun to worry.
Everything's fine, though you should probably send someone to clean up the garden before any guests wander in there.
I'm to send servants to the garden?
Yes.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Glad I could help you collect it. You'll find a good use for it?
It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
ton of fun. And so that quest right there is one of my favorites in all of The Witcher, obviously, just because of how great it is. So just a ton of fun. So with that quest completed, now of course, here we see that last quest, Now or Never. This is when Triss actually leaves us, so we can complete that quest when we want. But before we do, I would say that we should go ahead and complete the Plays the Thing. So we'll go talk to Priscilla about Dudu.
My wife's mum's an old succubus. Afraid of my will to live. Duty calls. Move on.
Okay, so Priscilla's upstairs here, so we'll go ahead and head upstairs. Shut on the second floor.
You lump of burnt end.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan, but we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion moved to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom. In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
Known Dudu long?
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assumed Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How do you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer?
No. He simply spoke about something other than himself.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts?
Dandelion? Irina Reynard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings?
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help...
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Dudu and the mummers, how'd they meet?
That was my doing. Some opening night. Maxim lay comatose in his wardrobe, drunk as an otter. I thought of Dudu. Hard to imagine a better actor than a Doppler.
And Dudu revealed himself to them just like that?
I didn't think it wise to tell anyone. But Dudu and Irina took to each other completely and right away. He fell so hopelessly in love with the theatre.
That he started performing with you?
Yeah. Now Irina feels terribly guilty. They let him put himself in danger. She can't forgive herself.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something.
So we just so I'll actually go ahead and talk more about this this quest that we're about to see in next week's video, and that's where I'll go ahead and end the video there for this week. With that, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.